Hello YouTube, welcome to putting the legs on the Potbelly stove. Okay, we went around here, we measured with this, and we measured it in force, then we measured, you can say the word, no time to edit, measured, so we had 1/8 of the way around, because the legs will be here. Okay, the legs will be here, so you get what I mean. We'll have centered on the center here. Okay, we made this out of a ruler. This is just a drill bit that fits the hole of the plug in here. You can see that on camera. Kind of hard to fit everything in there. Okay, so then we drilled a hole for our Sharpie to fit in there, just the tip. And we found about the flattest spot. It would have been better up in here, but we want the legs out here towards the edge. So we measured the flattest spot before it really started dropping off. Okay, so we got that done. Okay, to get these lined up, we just took our string here really tight and went down on all our marks and drew a Sharpie line on either side of the string. So we're not going to be exact, but I don't think anyone's going to notice. So we got this marked out. Leg number 1, 2, that'll be 3, that'll be 4. X'd out. Well, we're having trouble today. X'd out the ones we don't want. But this works really good. I made something similar like this before out of a little scrap of metal. This is an old yardstick that's junk. It's pretty beat up. The first half is so wore down you can't read the numbers, so we can get that a little closer to the camera. You can just drill your holes. This is probably what, a 7/16 bit or whatever. Can't tell you the pipe plug that goes in there, but you get the idea. Okay, and then we got our 2-inch conduit. Okay, now this is galvanized. When we get lectures about it, we're going to be welding this outside. We're going to grind off as much as we can, and there'll be a lot of spot welds on these till we get in the way we want. This is about a 20-degree angle. This stove is going to be about 38 inches high. Okay, so me standing here about waist high is going to be the top of the stove. We had it on the stool all this time working, and we found out a height that we like. So there we go. There's our conduit. It's hard to get in frame here. So that'll be our first leg. We'll probably go just the inside of the line. Your conduit has a line on it with a seam. You look down in these, we'll have a line on there, and that line will be lined up, and whatever we do, we'll do the same exact on each one. These are going to be tack welded, and there's no way we can tip this over to check it. And another thing, once this is built, these legs are going to be angled. We don't have a table or nothing to put this on, but in the future what we'll do is we can have these cut off so it sits flat on the floor. For now, it's mostly going to be used in the dirt, so you're going to have it touching like here on the dirt before here, but that's okay. Here comes that train. Okay, we're going to pause and we'll take a few pictures, and then when we bring you back, we'll probably be all done. We'll have the legs and we'll show you what it looks like. We'll have it stood right side up, so hang in there. We don't want this to be too long of a video. Okay, we're done welding the legs on. They're about 20-degree angle here. You went off of here, measured the angle. These are 20 inches long. Not the greatest welding. It is hard to weld around a pipe, but this has been ground with the sander flapper disc. I took a picture of a couple welds before I did that, and I painted the welds. It's a good idea when you're doing a project, you don't know, it could be a week before I get back to this, and with humidity and everything raining, paint your welds. Some kind of primer. Flat black paint works just as good as anything, just as good as primer. This is that header paint, but I took a picture of it. I'll flip it right side up so it looks like it's, you know, the other way. I'll roll the picture over, but there you go. We had a lot of smoke pouring out of here. We was in our doorway because it was windy earlier and a lot cloudier, and we had a fan blowing and sucking all the fumes away from this stuff. Plus I wore a dust mask. It's not OSHA approved. It's just one of them cold, not cold, dust masks like when you're sanding wood and stuff you buy at the home supply places, but it works. It'll be dirty on the outside and clean on the inside, but it's not OSHA approved, so I don't need no lectures about galvanizing. There we go. Not too long a video on doing the legs, but they're on here. That I've got all where I had it marked out and all that other good stuff. So you get to see how I did it. So thanks for watching this episode. We're almost done.